Why I love Jolteon. But first, we need to know what is Jolteon. So, Jolteon is an electric type Pokemon, which is pretty awesome, and being electric also makes him fast. But what does that mean? You see, Jolteon has a speed stat of 130, meaning he is faster than a lot of these Pokemons right here. It is even faster than the god of all Pokemons. But you may be saying, but it needs to be strong. And well, as Johto being an electric type Pokemon, it uses electric powers in order to be strong. And Jolteon has a pretty impressive special attack of 110, meaning it can perform powerful shocks and thunders to knock out its opponent. But Jolteon is also cute and fluffy, and it can be silly and dumb at the same time. And it is also a dog. This shows us how perfect Jolteon is, and he also charged our phone so plus 1 point. Moving on, we have why not to choose other evolutions. Starting with Flareon. It's too hot and it has not so much fur. So, Vaporeon. It scares me, it is evil, it is too wet and I don't wanna make a mess. Society is strange, it's not fast, and it's actually tanky. Umbreon. Well, don't get me wrong, I like it, but Jolteon is cooler, and Umbreon is overhated. Espion. It is too wise, has no fur, it likes rocks, like this one on its head. It has angry eyes and look like a pissed grandma. Leafeon. I couldn't get an image, so I don't think Leafeon exists. Glaceon. It reminds me of a friend, has hair but doesn't have fur. What kind of dog is this? And it is too cold and would melt where I live. Sylveon. Don't get me wrong, I like Sylveon. Back to Jolteon. So, you see that Jolteon is very fit in those medieval armors, especially those black and yellow ones, which can be seen in a lot of its fanarts, which is so cool. Like, imagine you're witnessing a Pokemon battle and then a Jolteon in a golden armor jumps off the ground holding its spear imbued with lightning and is going directly to stab your foe and... Oh! And also, Jolteon is so cool that I myself made a couple arts of it. You see? They're perfect. Don't tell me otherwise. And Jolteon is also very helpful, like, if you run out of gas, you can mount on your Jolteon and keep going. It also learns the move Rain Dance, which allows it to make it rain anywhere. Imagine you're in the middle of the desert, without hope of rescue, but then you have a Jolteon. You can make it rain so you will survive a bit longer. And in any case, Jolteon also learns the move Sunny Day, which does the opposite. So, imagine you wanna hang out with your friends, but then it's all rainy and all. Well, Jolteon can make it sunny, so you can hang out. But Jolteon also learned the move Sleep Talk, which allows it to attack even while sleeping. So it makes sure that even if you and it are sleeping, it will protect you. And if that's not enough, Jolteon also learns the move Calm Mind, so it can be your own therapist too. But that's not all. By reading all of its Pokédex entries, we can highlight some very important information to understand the complexity of Jolteon, like in Gold, Silver and Crystal, the Ruby and Sapphire Pokédex, and last but not least, the Sun to Ultramoon Pokédex also, Ultra Sun being the most intriguing one. So, let's gather it all. The Pokédex's info says that Jolteon cells can generate electric energy by itself, being amplified by its fur, which works like a capacitor. And to keep us safe, we can learn that when its back fur are more spiky, it is preparing to launch a powerful attack. Over the Ultra Sun intriguing fact, we can learn that Jolteon has an organ in its lungs which can generate electric energy too. That is probably because of the Mycobacterium Smegmatis hydrogenis uc, which is a bacteria whom can transform hydrogen in energy. It is even said that you can hear static shocks when Jolteon exhales. And to finish, we can also learn that Jolteon has negative ions on its fur, so it can absorb the positive ions from the ambient it is in, making it an unstoppable energy monster. Oh, also, I just learned from my teacher that this formula is important in my theory. So, E means energy, M means mass, C means speed of light, and the little 2 means this formula is in the power of 2. So the formula says that to generate energy, you must have mass in the speed of light or something, I don't know too much about it. It doesn't matter, think with me. Jolteon cells must be at least a bit more faster than the speed of light in order to generate energy. Just imagine how fast Jolteon cells must be for it to be fully charged. Who's this guy? Anyways, that and many other reasons are why Jolteon is the best Pokemon.